emocionado, muy contento. Esto es respuesta de todo el trabajo que he hecho a lo largo de 16 años. Créanme que voy a aprovechar esta oportunidad porque sé que es la oportunidad de mi vida. Y pronto, este 12 de julio, en Nueva York, van a conocer a Julián Camaron.
Escuchaste las palabras de Eddie Hearn que dice que la única manera que tú le puedes ganar a Shakur es que se resbale, se quiebre un pie y que no pueda continuar. Y hay mucha gente que piensa lo mismo. ¿Qué es lo que opinas tú?
No, yo me estoy preparando para una gran pelea. Hemos escuchado decir que Shakur se va a parar a pelear. Vamos a ver si es cierto. Y lo importante es dar una gran exhibición. Yo estoy concentrado en el trabajo que tengo que hacer. Estoy consciente de las habilidades de Shakur, pero creo que tengo un gran equipo y estoy haciendo un gran campamento para poder evadir todas sus habilidades de Shakur.
Obviamente han hablado y te ha dicho que él se va a parar a pelear contigo, pero es una pelea donde tú eres el agresivo, él es el peleador boxeador. Si ¿tú cómo ves la pelea? ¿Si sí se va a parar a pelear o qué es lo que ves en esta pelea tú?
No, ahorita en nuestro campamento estamos haciendo varios planes. Si no nos funciona el plan A, vamos a usar el plan B o el plan C. Somos muy conscientes y realistas de sí la calidad que tiene Shakur, pero yo también tengo calidad, soy un boxeador inteligente. Muchos peleadores a los que les he ganado me han caracterizado por ser nada más un tiragolpes, pero ya cuando me tienen al frente se dan cuenta que no es en realidad así, sino que también sé usar mi boxeo y sé que Shakur al momento de tenerme enfrente va a sentir también mi agresividad y que también me sé mover.
Yeah, I heard that a couple of times. It sounds like that's what they want me to do. So the thing is, I'm coming in there to put on a performance. I'm not focused on doing one thing. I'm not focused on standing there fighting. I'm not focused on boxing. I'm coming in there to put on the best performance of my career. And July 12th, Zepeda is going to remember my name. I mean, you can't do nothing different. You could sit here and act like, oh, I got a plan B, plan C, plan D, blah, blah, blah. He can't do nothing different. There's one thing that he's coming to do. He's coming there to throw as many punches as possible, overwhelm me, make me tired, and, try to bully me. And I'm not going to let that happen. So I don't believe that bullshit he's talking about.
Yeah. Now, when you get in that ring, I think a lot of people expect a lot from you,
Yeah.
especially in this matchup. Vegas Lines would also agree with me. How do you go out and perform? I even heard you talking about maybe putting it on him a little differently than you have in the last couple of fights. We saw the Josh Padley fight. We saw what you did there. Am I looking at a different Shakur Stevenson this time around?
Here's the thing, and I want Jacob Panda, the coach that translated for him, I want him to know that, and tell him that too. I'm going to train my ASS off. I'm going to put.
You can say it.
I'm gonna train my ass off, and I'm gonna put in a lot of work. And come July 12th, he will have the best version of Shakur Stevenson. He will see something different than he ever saw before.
When that fight does happen, the talks of overlooking, it feels like when I get on Twitter, you're beefing with every fighter that's out there. How do you zero in on this moment?
That's just.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Shakur. I have to interrupt you though because this is His Excellency calling me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta answer this. Hello, His Excellency, are you there? Hello?
Hello everyone. It is a pleasure to have you all and have my partners, Macho, Mr. Eddie, Golden Boy, Mr. Gomez, Golden Star, Mr. Spencer, and the team of Berlanga. This card is very important for boxing. You can see this card for the ring number 3. It's no one can accept and protect the result of the card. This is important card, a historical place for the first time in boxing ever in the tennis arena. This card have a brilliant fighters. The result of this card will affect our next card. The eye of Shakur is in tank. The eye of Zepeda in big fights in Mexico. the eye of the result of Berlanga and Shiraz is in Canelo. This is big card, this is important card, this will affect boxing, and now, in front of everyone, we are ready. We are ready to do big fights. We have a big cards in August, we have a big cards in October. I'm talking with Matchroom, with Eddie Hearn, to do Boots and to Marifu. We are discussing now for big fights for Garcia and Haney. And let's go back to this card. This card is very important to me. Shakur, Zepeda, Shiraz, Berlanga. The result of this card will affect the future. This is important card and a historical card for the boxing. Shakur, one of the greatest fighter, pound to pound now in the world. Shiraz is the ambassador, and Shakur, both of them, is the ambassador of Riyadh season. Shiraz is looking to have a big performance in America, and watching the result of Crawford and Canelo, Berlanga want to put very big statement in the first card with us. Zepeda have a lot of options. We have the Latinos night. We have a big fight preparing now in Mexico. This is important card. This is important card. And the last request for Mr. Versace, this belt, we change it. We now want the new version, please.
Yes.
Try to have the new version from the factory in England. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Thank you to my partner, Mr. Eddie Hearn, Spencer Brown, Golden Boy, and Berlanga team. Thank you so much.
There he is, folks. His Excellency. AG knows how to make an entrance. He does have my number as well, so that's pretty cool. Shakur, back to you. This moment for you is, you hear everybody talking about it, comparing you to the greats of all time. When you hear that, how does that make you feel?
It's cool, but I don't get too caught up in it. I'm not trying to get caught up into like a trap to where like I'm thinking so highly of myself that I'm not gonna put in the work for the fight. And also know that I'm not sleeping on Williams Zepeda. I understand that this is a fighter in front of me that been waiting on this opportunity his whole life. I knew Zepeda back when I was like 16, 15 years old, and he was focused then, and I understand right now this is his moment too. So at the end of the day, I gotta go locked in. And it is Armstrong. I gotta step on him. I gotta step on him, and that's what I'm coming to do.
William, you heard that. He said he's going to step on you. What's your response?
Bueno, pues yo estoy muy concentrado en lo mío. Siempre me he caracterizado por ser un peleador que habla arriba del ring. Esta pelea no es decepción. Sé que es la pelea de mi vida, la que va a despuntar mi carrera. Yo quiero pasar a la historia en el boxeo mexicano, en el boxeo mundial. Y el tener esta pelea contra un gran peleador como Luis Shakur es la que me va a despuntar, y estoy seguro que va a ser una pelea que va a pasar a la historia como la de Madden.
Before we get there, though, I want to know what you learned in the Adames fight that prepares you for this moment.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty Allah. I'd like to thank my team for getting me here. I'd like to thank His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh for giving me the opportunity again. I learned a lot of things. But listen, it's all well and good talking about that. That's the past. That's the past. Listen, we're in New York now. We're here. Everything's about the future. Over here, listen, no dream is big enough. You know what I mean? No dream is big enough. So it's all about the future. It's all about July the 12th when I'm ready.
When you look across the table there, there's already been some personal shots thrown between you and Edgar Berlanga. What's the message to him?
Listen, I'm coming for everything. I feel like this fight, I think for the first time in my career, I'm kind of being underestimated. And I get it because in boxing you're only as good as your last performance. But I'm telling you lot now, July the 12th, when I get the win, the Hamza Shiraz hype train is going to be back on again. And listen, we're coming with everything.
You're going into Edgar's backyard. He's even called you soft.
Yep.
So like you said, there's a lot of things going in his favor here.
Yeah, listen, if I was soft, I wouldn't be going into a fight like this at 168 at a new weight. So I think that ends that there, and July the 12th we'll see what I'm all about.
Both camps have said this fight's probably not going past 6 rounds. Am I safe to say you're predicting a knockout here?
I've learned a lot from my last fights, like I was talking about, and not just in the fight, in the ring, but outside of the ring as well. So if it goes 12 rounds, it goes 12 rounds, but it'll definitely be explosive for sure.
Edgar, like I said, there's been a lot said already. Let me just give you this opportunity to talk to your people here in New York before we get started.
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for this opportunity. I want to thank God in the ring, His Excellency, my team, Edgar Berlanga, my uncle, right? You already know what time it is, man. I'm knocking this motherfucker out. You know, just like that. Listen, we in New York. This is my backyard. You know what I'm saying? His manager, that's his manager over there.
King of New York.
Yeah, that nigga's tripping. He broken out. He said that Shiraz gonna knock me out, and not even his own fighter believe that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, we're here. You know, he said we overlooking him. I don't overlook no fighter. You know what I'm saying? You see what
Listen, you're already talking about the Canelo fight, bro.
Shut up.
You're already talking about
listen, you got listen. You gotta give the last fight, bro. You gotta give the last fight. You know that. You lost that shit. Even your trainer knew that you lost the fight, bro.
Listen, we're not talking about the
your trainer even knew you lost the fight, bro. Your trainer even knew you lost the fight. And now you picked up Andy Lee, which I knocked his fight out. We went to broke his face, broke everything in his fucking his face, broke every bone in his face. He didn't like Andy Lee. I will fuck you up and Andy Lee the same night. You know?
All right, two for the price.
I know, Shiraz. You 4 times, yeah, we dropped him 4 times, that's worse. So, that what? Get the fuck out of here. You crazy. Look. We're gonna put you in a fucking pack, yo. We're gonna sell the Andy Lee pack.
While Edgar puts him in a pack, I'll apologize for the language. Sorry about that. Keep going.
Keep going.
Fuck that. There you go. This is my shit. I was telling Shiraz this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. He from Atlanta. He coming over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a superstar, bro.
You in the Lions Den, baby.
You in the Lions Den. You know what my man said. We in the Lions Den, bro. I don't overlook no fight, bro. I'm at that elite level already, so I don't overlook no fight. I'm not going in there sleeping on this guy. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened to Munguia. You know what I'm saying? Munguia stepped on this guy and got knocked the fuck out. So we're not doing that. You feel me? We're going in there 100% focused, and we're looking to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? I want to break every bone in this nigga's face, and I want to do what I do best. Win.
I mean, it's just pure confidence coming out of you right now.
Show, put on a show. You know, it's entertainment at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we warriors, we gladiators, but this shit is about entertainment. You know what it is. You know, every fight, man, like you gotta turn it up. You know what I'm saying? This is all eyes on us now.
That confidence, are you drawing that from what you've seen from Hamza Shiraz? Just you as a fighter? Where's it coming from?
I always been like that. Yeah. I always be seeing in another fight, 12 rounds, toe to toe on him. Arm fucked up. Still went out there, did what I did. I violated, I was talking shit to Canelo in his face, literally in his face. Telling him to suck
Apologize for the language again there.
No, I'm serious. No, I heard in front of Jesus. I was telling that in the ring, calling him a bitch. I'm like that, I know I'm like that. At the highest level, 20,000 people, I'm like that, you know what I'm saying? So, him coming to my backyard is a big problem.
So what do you make of all that talk? I mean, again, it's a lot of personal, a lot of your stuff.
And he know I'm like that. He know I'm like that.
In the UK, we'd call him a sausage, and that's exactly what it is.
That's super movie.
In your response to being called a sausage.
He's a dick eater. That's what he's doing.
Shouldn't have asked. Should not have asked.
He got everything handed to him in a silver spoon. Everything he got, he handed to him. You know what I'm saying? We taking that. I came from the dirt, bro. I came from the trenches.
No one's asking you.
In boxing.
It doesn't matter. Listen, July the 12th, me and you're going to be in that ring. Doesn't matter where we come from, bro. Doesn't matter where we come from.
You crazy? You got a silver spoon in your hand.
When you look at how...
You should go to acting, bro.
When you look at how Hamza fights, what are the holes that you do see that you're predicting a knockout?
He's basic, bro. He's a basic fighter. I've seen the best out there, bro. I've been boxing since I was 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still a sponge. But at the end of the day, I got over 20-some years boxing. You know what I'm saying? So what he's gonna bring, I already seen that shit. his height don't mean nothing. All that shit don't mean nothing. Now he got Andy Lee in his corner. It's even worse. Because you see what I did to his last fight.
I don't know if you want to punish. I'm there Andy Lee at this point.
Yo, Andy, man, you fucked up again, bro. Yo, and I love my Irish people, yo. I love my Irish people, man, but Andy, you fucked up.